Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4, the Five Colonies of Castile. We are only a few short years away from being able to annex Portugal, August of 1508. So, a little tiny bit over 2 years. We can begin that process. Our truce timer with Aragon, on the other hand, will be over in 4 years. And our tiny little crap province just finished, yay. I think this is actually the next colonial region, isn't it? Colonial Colombia, yep. Now, we could start trying to colonize these islands harder, which makes sense, because this will be island number 5. So we'll do that, even though there's no defense in these islands. They are getting colonized. That's nice. We could be colonizing a lot harder right now. We're making pretty good money. Let's actually lower maintenance a little bit since we're at peace. Try to get really ahead on money. Admin points. I guess we just need to buy down inflation a bit. We just gained 1 from that event. Going over 15% is really dangerous. I think 15% is one of the triggers for bankruptcy. Our policy of free trade is allowing our merchants to expand. So national supply defense is down, but national trade income goes up. So next month we'll make another roughly 1 ducat. Cool. That's always nice. Very annoyingly, we're still not the Curia controller, despite all the people that we had on deck. I blame France. Think about it, if we had 2 right now, there's a chance, maybe, we'd be on like really close to actually becoming the Curia controller. Okay, more light ships. Let's assess trade. We haven't done that in a long time. 73% right now in our capital node. Portugal has quite a few. We can't rival Portugal, so embargoing them is a bad idea. They're just siphoning some of this money, basically, but they end up paying half of it. No, actually they don't. They only pay half of their tax income. Their trade income is their own, so we still need to compete with them on trade. Looks like we need more boats here. There's still 4 gold in the actual node, and then 5 going to France. We don't want any money going to France. We still have complete dominance in that node. So, since it's just Portugal and us, I think maybe we send all of these ships to Genoa and just see how that affects things. We just made 12.8. Next month we'll make 10. So we end up losing 1. Next month we should make 11. So we lose 1 gold, but we steal 1 ducats from France. Unfortunately, we have a massive penalty here because of our overextension. So we could do even more if we didn't have that problem. Let's combine the fleets then, since they're both doing the same thing. Limiting Genoa, or limiting France's powers, I think, probably more important. I mean, they've got to have complete dominance in this node. 54%. So we're costing them some money. I like that. That's fine. I'd rather do that. Ooh, global trade power plus 20%. Yes, we need that. Provincial trade power modifier as well. We need that. We need more boats. We need air. Let's do it. Almost up to our naval force limit. Meanwhile, our manpower has been sitting at the cap for quite a while. And I've got a very infantry-heavy army. We'll maintain the one of the Papal State. Portugal's opinion is already at 200. We'll keep him there for a little bit longer just to guarantee we can start annexing him right away. And the Papal State's trying to steal our guy. Sorry, Papal State. It's our guy. Quality wool. Very nice. And this will be... We need 2 more guys to get to our force limit. So there we are. There we have it. It does seem rather unfortunate that we're applying 150 trade power from ships, but we're only ending up with, well, a lot less than that. It would be really nice if we had an explorer to pilot that fleet. And we're at the military power cap again. We're just so far ahead of time. We really need a military idea. Like it's a strange problem to have, having so much military power. I mean, what are our options? We could do harsh treatment. Harsh treatment would potentially bring up the income. We actually make a little bit of money from this. Alright, let's do that. It also frees up this army. And lets us completely lower maintenance. I highly doubt we have any revolt risk anywhere. Base revolt risk is there, but nothing. So foreign production puts us at 80. Let's I guess we spend some military power on armories as well. We might as well. We'll have just a couple ships work in Sevilla. I mean, look at that. Portugal's, they got a lot of damn trade power. Ulm has just converted to Protestant. Yeah, the new ships we'll put into Sevilla. But... And they've accepted religious unity. And are Catholic again. That was quick. We're Protestant. No, we're not. We're Catholic. We're kidding. We don't know. What do you want us to be? Just tell me. We'll be whatever you want. We'll overbuild the force limit slightly, I think, as well. Darn you, Portugal. Your darn crazy provinces. Lisboa, 15.9. It's not fair. Don't worry. Soon enough, it'll be our trade power. And then we'll have absolute dominance of the node. I mean, Morocco and Algiers will still participate slightly, but not by much. Nope, we're not going to be buddies. Something just expired. France have dishonored their military alliance with Hungary. Interesting. So Hungary just ended up at war with Serbia, the Hungarian conquest of Bosnia. So they're going after Bosnia. They expected France to honor the call, and then they didn't. So they've ended up at war with Naples, Milan, Serbia. That's good. That means that France has lost their alliance with Hungary. So now, if we were to end up at war with France, then we might be able to get a three-way war: Austria, England, and us versus them. We're currently allies with England. We're allies with Austria. Our opinion with Austria could be much higher. We're allied to your rival. Who's your rival? You've rivaled England. You're dumb. France has rivaled all three of us. And we are their enemies. They know who their enemies are. What we might want to do is improve relations with Brittany or something. We could declare... If we proclaim a guarantee of them as well, we could protect them from France. They've got a claim on it, so... That might be what France is planning on doing next, is attacking Brittany. That, or they'll attack Avignon. So either one would be a good guy to improve relations with. Let's take a break from these two things and improve relations with those two guys for a moment. France is out of their regency, so they can declare war again. We'll see if they declare war on Brittany or Avignon. I think we can count on it. So I'm just going to improve relations because I don't necessarily want to be forced into the war. I'd rather that if France declares war on Brittany or Avignon, then we will enforce peace if we want to get involved. Proclaiming guarantee forces us in, which is kind of dangerous. And we're at the damn military cap again. We couldn't even do this if we wanted to. We're so far ahead of time. We're still a tech level ahead of France. Alright, we are in the year that we can begin annexing. In August. I guess we just build armories as we can afford them. The problem is I can't build one per month. Let's reduce inflation. Definitely need a military idea. France just declared war on Avignon. Yep. I knew it. Out of curiosity. Let's bring back the guy from Brittany then. We don't need to worry about that for a moment. Out of curiosity, if we were to declare war on France, who would join? England and Austria would both join. Okay. Papal State would not. They will call upon the coalition members of France. They're allied with Norway. Let's check out the current scope of the landscape or whatever. France has 82 regiments. Austria has 60. We have 40. England has 30. So 30, 40, 70 plus 60 is 130,000 versus 80. France doesn't have any allies, really. Well, Norway. I guess they'd all join. Somehow they're allied with Norway. Weird. On the other hand, on the Navy side, we almost definitely have dominance. France has 40 ships. We've got equal heavies. Austria has 7. England, where's England? England has a very small navy right now. But I'm pretty sure we'd have them dominated in the navy. We've got some manpower. That's something we could do. We could declare the war and then use war taxes. Alright, we're going to crank up maintenance. We're going to subsidize you for a month or two. 288 per year. But then watch, this gets updated next month. 288 down to 11. It's silly. It's like the more money you give them, the less the subsidies affect them. And because I've given them so much, how do we look at this? F1. Avignon makes 26 now. So giving them too much, it's like we're actually getting less opinion than I think if we gave them less money. You know what we should do? We should only give them an amount that matches their actual base income. I think that would be a good number to shoot for, because the problem is that we're giving them 25, which is now relative to their income of 26, a small amount. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Cancel the subsidies immediately. Meanwhile, we're just getting our what's it called? Our morale back up. Position our army up here where we think we might use them. 32, 30. Looks like we put them all in Navarra. Should work. I think we still had... oh, I never did check this out. The heavies. Yeah, okay, so the sea zone is being patrolled by this heavy. This sea zone has been recently patrolled. So having one heavy out here is protecting these. And then Spanish, Brazil is taking care of all of this stuff. So these heavies, I think we can bring back up to the transport fleet and get prepared for war. Okay, Avignon. Please don't lose the war right away. Alright, let's check them out and do this differently this time. Ledger. Country. Avignon. You make 0.9 ducats. So if I give you 0.9 ducats, then I'm giving you half of your income. Let's try this. Let's give them slightly less than their actual annual income. That's only 5.6. So 5.6, that's basically, it's still, was that less than what we were doing before? I know in the past I've done this where I've gained huge amounts of opinion. Way more than 5 a year. It was like, 20 a year or 30 a year, and you'd get like 11 opinion per month. Well, it was obviously higher then, but maybe we give them even less. Maybe we just have to give them like the smallest possible amount. We're not at war. We don't have money. We can almost get this next thing. Military power is capped. I hate to do this, but I'm going to take a loan. Just so that we can build a couple more armories. Not waste that money. Those points. Production efficiency or trade efficiency? Well, we get most of our money from trade, so trade efficiency is pretty obvious. To me. And it's already occupied, so... At war with France and Lorraine. Oh, it's not actually occupied. Is it? Why is it showing... Ah. Well, that explains it. Okay, well, we'll worry about it later. I guess we're going to... work on Brittany again then. So that whole little plan there kind of failed. Unfortunately. It's too slow. However, we can start annexing you in 7 days. Take 10 years. Same culture group, diplomatic reputation. Brandenburg just converted. Isn't our next idea going to give us more Diplo rep? Or did we already get that? We already did, darn. Alright, well that's okay. This one's going to be a high priority. We'll save our points and hope that we can sneak the one from England. Okay, well, we begin the annexation process, and I don't know. We got to get at war with France. Got to put them down. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.